I'm not anxious about walking up to the door and saying my name. In fact, I no longer have to call my family members to pick up my prescription for me. Because for the past few years, I would ask my sister to do it, my grandmother, anyone in my family. I would get them to do it because I felt so anxious and so uncomfortable. But now I do it myself.
I would definitely recommend this course. To me, it was very good. As you can see, I get stuck way less. I would recommend everybody this course.
I believe in myself more than ever now. There's nobody that can tell me that I'm limited in any possible way, because I'll just tell them no. I remember I told my parents, I told my brother and sister, and I told my girlfriend, who've all seen me go through a stage of life where I wasn't a very happy person, and I believed I was limited, and they all started crying because of this. If it wasn't for this program, I don't know where I'd be.
I feel less stressed because now I don't have to think about words. I don't have to think about certain words, certain sounds. I don't have to think about so much about how will I speak. All I have to do is to speak proactively, and everything flows.
So I'm very thankful that I had the support of Michael, I had the support of my family, and that I invested myself to take on challenges that I found frightening. Whether it was just starting off on the phone, to ordering a meal in the McDonald's drive-thru, saying hello to somebody in the hallway, to putting my hand up in meetings, to sharing a story with my team, to making presentations to directors.
Surprisingly, even people around me noticed it. For example, my mother-in-law says that I'm a very happy person and that I want to make people happy. This is how much the Pro-90D changed the way I see myself and the way I feel inside. It's like my feelings reflected on my appearance.
My confidence level has skyrocketed. Before, I used to be afraid to speak because I'll be afraid, obviously, to stutter, to block. But now, I spend a lot less time. I would say probably I went from spending 80% of my time before any speaking engagement or before any setting, even with friends, thinking about what I'm going to say, thinking about how I'm going to approach what I'm going to say so that I avoid stuttering. Now I spend probably between 5 to 10% doing that, and the other 95 to 90%, I am more focused on the content of what I'm trying to get out.
I'm very grateful for the program. It changed my life, the way I see myself. I used to let my husband do the phone calls, the food ordering, coffee, and stuff like this. And I felt that in the future, we will have kids and I need to have some responsibilities.
Now, I don't feel anxious about saying my name or, introducing myself to someone of authority or someone that I want to meet. I don't feel those nerves or that anxiety. I just do it because I enjoy speaking now. So that anxiety around speaking has gone.
So this also gave me the feeling, before I had this feeling that I was in a jail in my own mind of constantly anticipating, like I would never go to a party, just go and just do not anticipate what's going to happen. And now I am so confident in my speech that I would go to a party and not even worry what's going to happen, who I'm going to meet. So to me, that has helped me a lot.
It helped me as well in giving you more confidence in communicating with people. Whether I'm in my career, I have a bigger area of communication with lots of people, whether colleagues or people we provide help for, and so on. So it teaches you to be more confident, more dominant, not specifically on people, dominant on yourself, and controlling the way you perceive how people react to your words or how you communicate with them.
This has helped me of stop anticipating, because I'm repeating this whole day. I am not anticipating what's going to happen, who I'm going to meet, if I'm going to get stuck.
I think right now, probably the most confident I've ever been at, easily. it's almost remarkable because like when I signed up for Pro 90D, I didn't think how much like time I would have to invest into just improving my day-to-day speech and whatnot.
I was able to say things automatically, say what I wanted to say, not have to switch words or think about the words I wanted to say in advance. I was just able to say them because that's what I wanted to say.
Now I ring people all the time. I'm more than happy to introduce myself. I take on meetings. It's just unbelievable to me.